of the Minnesota State High School League.
I don't want your life.
Hey, welcome back to your little Power Trip Morning Show. It's the 8 o'clock hour. As the young and talented Zacho just said, we are live on all your social media channels, including YouTube and on and on. The Power Trip Power Hour on live right now. Hi, I'm waving at you. Hi, Hodge. Hey, there's Marco. There's Roso.
What up?
Roser.
Where did that come from? Supposed to be Rosen.
Where's Saucy at? No, that's me. There's Hi, Saucer.
Hey, Daddy.
What about Coral? There's Coral.
He can't be seen.
No, what's the word you always use for me?
Translucent.
How confident are you that's the correct usage?
99%.
All right.
Is it right?
It's a great word.
Doesn't matter. As long as you're that confident, it'll work.
I appreciate it.
Interesting.
It's good advice.
Corey, you don't have to say anything, okay? I just want to say congratulations. You did it. Okay? Congratulations. Police on Long Island are searching for 4 Ferraris stolen in a wild heist from a Plainview repair shop.
Wow.
Nassau County Police say 3 people smashed their way into the Ferrari of Long Island Service Center just before 4 a.m. on Saturday, grabbed key fobs. They used them to drive off in 2 white Ferraris, one a 2023 model and the other a 2018. They also stole 2 older convertibles, one gray, the other blue. Anyone with information is urged to come forward. But none of us will do that, Corey, because we're all proud of you. You finally
so
pulled off
here's
your
the
heist.
deal.
Yeah.
Well
All
done.
jokes aside, this was not me. I did not pull off this heist.
Can I
See,
answer
but would you
why
say
we
it
all
was?
know?
Because Dov's not in jail.
Correct.
Again, whenever I
They
pull
haven't
off
caught
my
him yet.
ultimate heist, Dov will be going to prison for the rest of his life. If he's not in prison, it wasn't me. But I will say
thanks,
this.
Shaggy.
Back to the key fobs thing. I wasn't directly a part of it, but a group of guys that I grew up with stole a bunch of key fobs with the intent of stealing a bunch of cars. And then a dog ate one of the key fobs.
Come on.
And they had to wait for the dog to crap it out to try to steal that car.
Get out of here.
Was that you? Yeah, you've told me that story. You had they had to steal cars in a certain amount of time, or like the one guy's brother was going to be killed or something.
I mean, you're close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I
Your
heard
buddy,
I told
you,
that story before?
you and your
Yeah.
buddy Memphis?
Yeah.
You have a friend
So you
named
did-
Memphis?
Yeah,
Mark-
Memphis.
Was it Mark Cohn?
No.
Great boy.
No, this is when this is like 20-something years ago.
Oh, all right.
Bum, 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 bum.
So yeah, once in a while we have to repeat stories on this show. So
Understood.
sorry I repeated the key fob got eaten by a dog and had to wait till it crapped it out
You
story.
know what?
God.
If somebody
It's a
didn't
good
hear it,
story.
maybe
But they
somebody
ended
didn't
up
hear it.
stealing the car.
Yeah. They made
I
it.
wasn't a part of it.
Right. Maybe I can give them something new they haven't heard before. Here's something. Fans at the Louisville Virginia Tech basketball game got a surprise on Tuesday when a dog defecated on the court during halftime.
Had the key fob in its ass.
Was it part of a like a halftime show?
That's
or
right. The frisbee catching dog
Oh, of course.
was providing halftime entertainment when he had a sudden
Gotta go,
urge
you gotta
to-
go.
I
That's
understand.
right. Well, he was
That's right.
running, man.
Yeah.
And he was at the KFC Yum Center,
Yeah.
you know, and of
Yeah.
course, Kentucky Fried Chicken makes you crap.
Yeah.
It's good, though.
You know
It
what's
tastes
weird
great.
what's weird about Frisbee Dog halftime show
What's that?
is I would say about 60% of it, you're like, God dang, that dog's amazing. The other 40% of the time, you're like, that was a terrible throw.
Yeah.
Or that dog just completely biffed that. It's amazing more than half of the time, but there's a lot of disappointment at Frisbee Dog
Yeah.
halftime.
Yeah.
Fun. Yeah.
They
I like to
drop a
watch
lot
it.
of them.
Yeah.
I do
watch
like
it.
to watch it,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
A lot of
Basketball
times.
court's a lot tougher. I mean, football
sure.
fields are a lot more fun to watch.
They just chuck it.
Yeah,
The
they
dog,
do.
dog will
Let
go
'em go.
track it down.
You know what I like about it? The doggies look so happy.
They
Yeah.
do.
They're
Yes.
like, man,
And
this
they're
is the
in
best ever.
heaven.
Yeah.
In heaven.
I wonder if they even have any concept of the crowd around them because they seem to not care.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
They,
right.
They don't
No.
know they're performing. They're just having a good
Yeah,
time.
we're just
Right,
playing. I don't know why we're playing here, but let's play. Let's go.
Yeah.
Some have interpreted, by the way, the dog's behavior as a comment on the 4-26 record of the Louisville Cardinals this year.
Sauce, didn't you say this the other day?
fitting.
Isn't that the team that Dennis Evans is rumored to be going to?
Yep. That's the hot rumor. Yeah.
I
That and a
can't
couple other.
tell
Yeah.
you how much of an atrocity that must be in Louisville.
Man.
Well, that's their. I mean, the
That's
as you
bread
know,
and butter.
Hawk, the Louisville, Kentucky basketball game that is on right around Christmas time is the biggest thing. I mean, it isn't, but it's up there with like the football rivalries. Like people absolutely love that game, and they're awful. They've been awful for years now. It's got to kill that town because the Yum Center is in a cool part of Kentucky. What I do?
Mr. Patino.
Yeah.
We just wanted to leave you hanging there. For
No,
a second.
no, I wanted to. I thought I didn't know you were done.
No,
Yeah.
I'm always done. I just trail off.
Sauce, the yum center is also between your legs.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, that's super sweet of you, man.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's what my sources say.
Wow.
Wow,
Holy, you got great sources now.
You're being-
Wow.
are you on mushrooms? Why are you
What's
being so
going on?
nice to me?
I got some, by the way. If you want to try it, I got
Wow,
it.
your mic's on.
I don't care.
Did you start microdosing?
I haven't yet.
Somebody behind you wants some.
Brett?
No, they
Oh,
don't.
your dad's not behind me anymore.
Oh, he already got his fill of mushroom today.
Oh, that's
boy.
two.
Sauce.
Pretty good, man.
Saucy.
Whatever you're drinking, drink it
Yeah.
again tomorrow.
Man.
Some Mickey D's coffee from a good friend, Marky Parrish.
Oh, Marco
I like how
Rosen.
Zach hadn't said anything in 5 minutes, and then Hawk mentions mushrooms.
Yeah.
Zach's just
Zach's-
going,
oh, yeah.
I don't know why he sounds like that to me, but he does. Police in Wisconsin are looking into a viral video that appears to show a car dealer urinating on a woman's driver's license.
Wow.
In a Facebook post, the victim said she left her ID at a used car dealership in Kenosha over the weekend. A few hours later, she was horrified to see a video of someone peeing on it, making the rounds on social
All right, hang
media.
on, guys. Hang on. Let him finish the story.
It's unclear if anybody will
See if
be
there's
held
a good
accountable.
reason.
On a positive note, the dealership in Racine wants to offer the victim a free car.
What?
I wonder why he did it.
Free car for that?
Was she just
That's a hell of a deal.
That's not a bad
with or
trade.
something?
What the heck?
Okay, guys.
Can I just
hang
leave
on.
my driver's license
You
sitting
said-
in some car dealership?
You said Kenosha and Racine, right?
That's
This
right,
is-
yeah.
This is Wisconsin.
Yeah.
There is a very high probability. I'm a stats guy. You know this. I'm all about probability. There's a super high probability. This guy's just beyond intoxicated off of Lineys
He's at work.
and just
right.
didn't know he was peeing. This
Oh.
is probably
Didn't
completely
know he was
accidental.
peeing.
Wow. Well, we've all been there.
Accident.
Yeah, we
Scotty's
have.
pee everywhere. In
And
sinks.
on anything.
Really?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. In
Yeah.
sinks, on the side of the road, in a Toma gas station.
On PA.
On PA. In front of PA.
Yeah.
On video with PA. FaceTiming with PA. They'll pee anywhere. So I don't think the guy intentionally aimed for her driver's license.
Oh, see, here's the problem. I'm reading the rest of the story right now. She went there to test drive a car. You have to leave your driver's license with him when you test drive the car.
Right. Right.
She decided she did not want it and decided that she would leave. And so she left, and the guy was upset
was
she didn't
mad.
buy the car. So
Yeah, that
he
was it.
peed upon her driver's license.
But again, in fairness to her, she wanted a Tesla.
Yep, right.
Wisconsin does not have Tesla charging stations because they're off the grid.
Oh, is that right? Oh, I didn't
They
know.
will
That's a
be, though, in
bummer.
a handful of
Yeah.
years, and then maybe she'll go back and buy the vehicle. God, just calm down.
I'm sorry, man.
Wisconsin.
I guess I didn't know the rest of the story. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
Still think she made off in the deal.
Yeah. She did what now?
She did well.
She did well. Yeah. She cashed in.
Sauce, would you let PA pee on you for a free car?
Yeah. Oh, Rosie.
I'm my driver. Let's keep it to the driver's
Can I
license.
pick it?
Wow, dude.
Can you pick it what?
The car. If I can pick the car, you can all urinate upon me.
Boy, that's
My,
a button
my.
right there.
Think about it, though.
You know how many
No,
times she said
no,
that to me
I
at the
don't
counter
want
at
it.
a rental car agency?
Sometimes you can pay extra for that.
Rosie?
Whoa.
Well, hang on. We got to set a cap here. You're not getting an Aston Martin out of this, right? We'll get you a nice, solid family SUV.
No, like if I.
and we'll all
gonna
take
get weird.
turns. The whole
No,
power
we
trip.
don't have to go any farther.
Men
Listen,
and
now
women.
it's going to get weird.
But if you guys
Now.
didn't have to
Line.
pay for it, like it happened, and then snapped your fingers, and then a car of my choice would appear, 100%.
So one of us has to be a genie.
Yeah.
You know what's weird about me, and this is the truth? I would rather pee
Oh,
in
Rosie.
your car after you got it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if they were like, hey, Chris and Zach and Mark, and they're all
I
gonna pee on
will take
Sauce.
your stream.
And Sauce,
Marty just broke out of the trunk.
and Sauce is going to get a free car out of it. I'd say, can I pee on his driver's seat the second he gets it?
You got to still play with your piss hop.
Oh, Ben's here.
Ben gets it too.
I will take your stream.
Relax, Mars. Rosie!
Sorry.
Marty sounds like Gozer the Gozerian.
Don't cross your stream.
She'll take it.
Whatever.
Oh, man.
All right. We that was supposed to be sports.
That was sports?
Yeah, but we just did sports, to be fair.
All right, so we'll come back.
I feel
We'll
like
do
we're
a-
always doing
We'll
sports.
do a
That's all
super
we
quick
do.
sports. We'll do a super quick fan five with stuff that we haven't even brought up. There's like 4 or 5 stories that are not as important as some of the other ones, but we'll get through those quickly. Then we'll get the headlines and a bunch of fun because we go commercial free the rest of the way. After these commercials, there's these ones, and then we're commercial free. So these ones are first, though. These ones that start right now.
For more information about contests on the station, go to kfan.com/rules.
Taco Bell is sorry for going too far with its past breakfast. All you need in the morning is tasty, simple food, like a breakfast crunch wrap, fluffy eggs, cheese, sausage, hash browns, wrapped in a warm tortilla. Grab one at participating Taco Bell stores during breakfast hours only until 11 a.m. while supplies last.
Meat sauce here from my incredible friends at St. Croix Casino, Turtle Lake. They are the absolute best. Everything about St. Croix Casino, Turtle Lake, Wales. The gambling, there's a lot of gambling that you can't do here that you can do with my friends at St. Croix Casino, Turtle Lake. Go to their website, goplaywin.com. Go out there. Everything there is fun, man. They have games that you can't play here. If you like roulette, go play that out there. If you like no limit Texas Hold'em, go play that out there with my friends at St. Croix Casino, Turtle Lake. More at Go Play Win. St. Croix Casino, Turtle Lake. Find your fortune.
As a Shane Company jewelry consultant, I get to work with couples looking for their dream engagement ring. Many feel overwhelmed. They just don't know where to start. And that's what I love about my job. I get to make this important experience fun and easy. We don't work on commission, so there's no pressure. When you visit, first, I'll want to know, what are your ideas for your dream ring? What fits your lifestyle, your personality, your budget? Then we'll go from there. We'll look at ring settings and I'll show you options for the center stone. For example, if you choose a classic solitaire ring setting, I can show you how it'll look with different center stones, like a pear-shaped diamond or an oval pink sapphire. We have all shapes, colors, and sizes. If you're going for a big look with lots of sparkle, I can show you our halo ring settings. Or, if you want a ring that's ready to go, we can look at our perfectly preset styles. Visit your friends. We're in this together.
Now you have a friend in the jewelry business. Shane Company and shaneco.com.
MyGymSleep.com can change your life today. Do you snore or need caffeine in the morning? Is your partner complaining about your sleep habits and annoying you? Visit MyGymSleep.com today and get started on a better night's sleep and better life. It's quick, easy, and convenient. And most importantly, from your home and online. MyGymSleep.com. Again, that's MyGymSleep.com. And take life back for you and your partner with a good night's sleep. Say goodnight to sleep apnea and visit MyGymSleep.com right now.
Shop Arthur's Wedding Band event today. With the biggest collection of wedding bands in the Twin Cities, you can find exactly what you want. Take advantage of their exclusive offers and book your appointment now to get amazing savings and up to 24 months at 0%. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Arthur's Jewelers in Roseville. It's their annual wedding band event.
We're here with Nate. True or false? Most people lie on their online dating profiles, but not you.
True.
Turns out you live with your mom and you're not a hedge fund manager. You're a hedge trimmer.
I gotta go. Bye.
Look, people, it's just lunch. It's a dating service you can trust. Guaranteed dates with busy professionals like you, vetted by expert matchmakers who help you find real connections. Visit It's Just Lunch TwinCities.com or call 612-355-2727 to learn more.
When I started, it was just me and my tools. Now, while my team is out working, I'm running the business. Couldn't do it without Stacy from Choice Bank. Wouldn't have time to pick up the musical Saw either. She put together financing to fuel our growth and a new benefits package for our employees. Stacy saves me loads of money and time. Time I spend making sweet Saw music.
Choice Bank. We're committed to your business, your success, and to you. It's what we mean by people first banking. Go to bankwithchoice.com.
Hey, it's Chrisaki. You thinking about losing some weight? Well, if you are, take it from me and put your trust in Livia Weight Control Centers. They're the experts. They're going to work with you to build a personalized nutrition plan. Then you'll select your Livia meals and snacks, and then you're going to watch the weight come off. It's that simple. You can lose up to 10 pounds in your first 2 weeks. So don't wait. Call today, 855-GO-LIVIA, or visit Livia.com. Join today. Get your first 8 weeks for free. Come to Livia and experience life-changing weight loss.
Minnesota Wild, Vancouver Canucks, tomorrow night at 9 on the station for Minnesota Wild Hockey. FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
I've been having dreams about falling in love. It feels so real, but nobody's here when I wake up.
Zacho?
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Better be.
How are you?
Good. Did you have
Yeah, the Big Ten women's basketball tournament is happening now at Target Center right here in Minneapolis. Head to KFA.com, make the keyword calendar to learn more about how you can check out all the action.
Gophers play today.
They sure do.
Target Center. Penn State.
Yeah, man. Go Bell Bank champion Lindsey Whalen.
Yeah, there's some good, high quality teams here, ranked among the best in the country. Obviously, South Carolina remains number one, but you got Iowa and Caitlin Clark and Indiana, Iowa State. There's some good quality basketball teams coming into town this weekend, so it'll be fun.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, there you go.
I like
They
it.
draw well.
Thank you, Rose.
All right, let's do rapid fire fan 5 so we don't get bored with sports. Then I got a whole bunch of other random stuff because we got headlines.
Well, that's really sweet of you.
You're welcome.
It's time for Fan 5, brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
Hey, thanks, Builders and Remodelers. How about I'll do the story, at least the headline. If you guys are bored, just say, let's move on. If you would like to discuss, we can discuss.
Okay,
ready?
cool.
Some of these are absolute throwaways.
Keep going.
Okay. The Falcons released quarterback Marcus Mariota, so he's going to be in that quarterback documentary with Mariota, Kirk Cousins, and Patrick Mahomes. But that opens up about $12 million in cap space for Atlanta. So Marcus Mariota most likely looking for a backup job somewhere else.
Another
in the NFL.
one. Yeah, former Heisman. Did he win the Heisman?
I
don't remember.
I think so. Yeah,
but
he was so good.
He was the number 2 pick in the draft. I don't
so
know.
good,
The
yeah.
jinx, the number 2 pick seems to be the jinx place to get picked because a lot of guys are Carson Wentz.
I mean, Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson. Yeah.
Pasta Bolognese.
Larry Reynolds.
Yeah, Larry Reynolds.
Yeah, Larry Reynolds.
The Bucks have informed
He did win
Leonard.
the Heisman.
He did. Okay.
2014.
Larry Reynolds.
Bucks have informed Leonard Fournette that they're going to release him before March 15th. He's 28. He was the 4th overall pick in 2017. Last offseason, he signed a 3-year deal. They're moving on from Fournette.
Yeah. Again, not surprising. Running back, making too much money. He'll catch on, but at a much reduced price.
Another complete disaster. The Giants are releasing wide receiver Kenny Golladay on March 15th, the first day of the league year. By waiting, they're going to save $6.7 million against the cap. He's 29. Here are his Giants numbers in his career with the Giants because he signed a 4-year, $72 million deal in the 21 offseason, but he's had a bunch of injuries. His career with the Giants, 43 catches, 602, and 1 touchdown. And the article I read said the touchdown was in a garbage game in garbage time. He was a Pro Bowler with the Lions. It just never worked out in New York.
No.
Kenny Golladay, that's a lot of money.
Big name at the time.
And he was one of those guys like we're going to see in 2 weeks from today that's going to be a quick sign. He's going to sign immediately for a huge number, and that's what it was, and he was just bad.
The Hornets are officially shutting down LaMelo Ball for the rest of the season with that fractured ankle.
Move on.
Rosie. Thank you.
Rosie.
Come on.
I love this time of year where the executives all of a sudden get very defensive about rumors. But Bengals executive Duke Tobin, what a name, on teams asking about wide receiver T. Higgins. He said, quote, if they want a receiver, go find your own.
Yeah. Plenty are available in the draft.
He said, in my opinion, T. Higgins is a good piece for the Cincinnati Bengals. The trade stuff is a little ridiculous right now. So he said they're not trading T. Higgins.
Until they get a better offer.
Famous last word.
Right. Correct.
Yep.
Correct.
Well, he's a good butler to Magnum PI.
No. Brilliant.
The Grizzlies won 121-109 over the Lakers. John Morant with a triple-double, 39 points, 10 boards, 10 assists. The only reason I'm bringing it up, he scored 28 points in the third quarter. That is the highest scoring quarter by any player in Grizzlies history and the most by any player in a quarter this season. 28 and a quarter.
Man.
I just played.
Nas Reed had one of those quarters the other night. He was not to that extent, but he was for Nas Reed of all people, not John Morant. I think he had 22 or something. He
22 at halftime, yeah.
Yeah.
Something like 18 in the first quarter, I think.
Yeah, Lakers are gone. I mean, LeBron might be out for the year, and they may just shut him down. Yeah, they're even with LeBron, they're not very good. But
Corey, is Sauce on his phone?
No.
Because I just played He's Dead, and you didn't go, he is!
You know what? I'll be honest with you. Hold on a second. When you played that, I was on my phone.
Okay, I knew it.
Let's try it again. Who's dead?
Well, I don't know who he was talking about. John Morant?
Yeah, John.
He's dead. Yeah, no, that's
what? He is? Thank you. I feel better. Thank you.
Now here. Now I'll do something sad. You hit the Rosie laugh button, and then I'll be Sauce again. Okay, so it's going to be me being me. This is a really hard improv to follow.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
I'm going to be doing the story as me,
As
Corey.
you, and then you're going to
hit the Rosie button, but then once you hit the Rosie button, I'm going to turn into Sauce.
God, I'm so glad we're on camera on social media.
I'm
You're
going back
to want to see this right now, ladies and gentlemen, on all the Poucher social media channels.
Let's do this right.
Okay. Give people a chance to tune in on YouTube. The Power Hour's on live
Part
now.
of this is physical, too.
I can see it.
Vanessa Bryan settled the helicopter crash.
Play that.
No, are you wrong with you?
I can't play that. I can't do it to this one. Pick a different story.
No, I know you don't care, but you're going to hell.
All right, fine. Let's just do this one again then. The Falcons released quarterback Marcus Mariota. Mark!
That's much better.
Mark!
I'll be honest. I'll be honest with all of you. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I do that. That's me. I get real animated when Rosie laughs.
It is kind of the equivalent of mentioning Coke freestyle around Zach. If you want to wake Zach up from being bored, you just mention cigarette taxes or Coke freestyle.
Yeah.
But all you got to do to get Sauce off his phone and slam your chair to the back of the wall there is hit the Rosie laugh.
Yeah.
You love the Rosie laugh more than anybody on the planet.
Abbott likes it a lot too.
Yeah, he does.
Not more than Sauce, though.
No, I love it, and that's fine. Yeah, you know what?
It is funny.
It's funny. Crowbar! All right. I hope Norton wasn't
Now for headlines presented by Paul Bunyan Plumbing and Drain.
Thank you, Paul Bunyan.
All right, let's.
Oh boy.
Let's start with one, maybe the weirdest one. There's a couple of really weird headlines today. But this one, I don't know if this one's going to be topped. A 39-year-old man in the UK is in court after he was arrested and accused of placing his junk in a seagull's mouth.
Gee.
I've got a lot of questions. A lot of questions.
Pete Carroll?
You mean
That's the Seahawk.
Mine.
Ah, good.
Zach's volunteering.
Zach wish he had a seagull's mouth.
Zach does, yes.
Yeah, Zach.
My God.
That's just.
What I don't get is.
I mean, you get
too many questions.
It can't be for pleasure. The seagull's not going to.
Of course it was, Corey.
Yeah, that's his thing.
That's his thing.
That can't.
He's always wanted to do it.
Good.
No.
Yeah. He'd already tried the other side.
Okay. Explains the color of their.
Hey. I don't even want to know what the finish of that. I can't imagine what the end of that sentence was.
Man.
And I don't want to know.
I don't want to know either. 4 of the top 6 happiest cities in America are in California. The unhappiest city in America is. If you read this, don't guess.
I did.
Unhappiest city in America.
This is a major city.
In
it's a
New
major
Jersey.
city. I was going to say Gary, Indiana.
It's a major city. This is a pro sports level city.
All right.
Unhappiest city in America is.
Man.
Just going with the whole state of New Jersey.
Detroit, Michigan.
Philly.
Detroit, Michigan. Rosie got it.
Yeah, good one,
Detroit.
Rosie.
I thought they said it was Seattle.
No, this headline says the unhappiest is Detroit.
No kidding. Hold on, let me check. Because I have a different story. This says Seattle leads the list that may not surprise many people. A new survey conducted by the U.S. Census Bureau said that Seattle is still the nation's saddest large metro area.
It rains all the time. Doesn't get. Sun's never out.
I didn't find it that way.
No.
I love Seattle.
Yeah.
Again, this is the beauty of headlines. I didn't read the story. The headline just says Detroit.
Yeah.
That's it.
So you might be right.
I think they're both
Both
right.
seem right to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it rains a lot in Seattle.
Yeah.
I disagree with Seattle.
My
Seattle's
son's out there. I
awesome.
hope he's happy this morning.
An 800-year-old mummy was seized from a man in Peru after he boasted about it to friends. I don't know how he got the mummy, but he had an 800-year-old mummy.
Wow.
and he bragged about it, and then they seized it from him. 800 years. I thought
Yeah,
PA
the
said
wrong
the
group of
pyramids were
friends.
built in the 1800s.
How did that not win the preposterous?
It should have. How does it not win?
I don't know. That's too good.
Because he was serious.
Yes.
He wasn't.
Oh, he was.
No.
Oh, yes, he was.
No, he was blanking with you.
Nope. Today is National Peanut Butter Lovers Day.
Yes.
I know, you got to be careful with that.
Yeah. Peanut
National
butter is the
Peanut
best.
Butter Lovers Day.
So good.
It is
Peanut
greatest
butter
food
is good
ever
on
invented.
everything. Yes, it's A+.
Yes.
You
Give
don't
me a
eat
list.
it?
Give me a list of things you would put peanut butter on. Go.
Waffles.
Really?
Yeah.
Waffles?
Yeah. So
Yes,
yeah,
I've done that.
could.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Toast.
Celery?
If you put a list that
celery.
you wouldn't put it on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chocolate.
What about the human body?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of chunky.
Whoa.
No, I didn't mean your body. I meant the peanut butter.
The beaver.
Rosie.
Whoa.
All right, Rosie. All right,
That's
Rosie.
Christopher Allen. Oh, yeah, Zach. Rosie.
Yeah.
Anything to do with
Anything,
that.
anything else, Rose?
45% of
Hold on 1
singles.
second. Ask him again.
Rosie, anything else you put peanut butter on?
My groin.
I didn't think you had a dog.
Oh, Doc, you did it again. I got you again.
Boy.
We're all on meth this morning.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
45% of singles said they would ask about personal finances on a first date.
What?
And another 45% would ask about credit scores within the first 3 months of dating.
Size does matter.
Credit score? Rosie, I know I've told this story
Yeah,
a bunch of
yeah,
times because this is like 2005. So this is an 18-year-old story.
Wow, man. Think about that.
I know how crazy
Jeez
time
Louise.
flies.
How old's the story?
About 18. Yeah, Rosie would date it.
Hey.
Hey-o.
Circa 2005, I went on a first date with someone, and they asked me which way I lean politically.
I think you told me this. I remember
And I
this.
told her, and
Yep.
she was not happy.
Not happy. Yep.
Then she asked what religion I was. I said atheist. She was
Not happy. Yeah.
Then she said, how much money do you make? And I said, okay,
Bro,
I can't
this
do
is-
this.
yeah.
And what's crazy is if I had told her the number in 2005, that would have offended her so much more
than the other part.
than the other two. So I was 0 for 3 in a giant way. And yeah, that didn't last very long.
Yeah.
First date, literally first date with, first hour or so talking. What political party are you associated with, or which way do you lean? Which religion are you?
How much more
do you
can
make?
you reek of desperation by asking for someone's
trust me,
credit?
I was the desperate one.
I know.
She was finding frog hair.
I think,
Man.
she was way
Beautiful.
out of my league.
Yeah.
I think it was one of those bits where it was. He is probably desperate. I need to just weed him out immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So she just gave me the screening process, and I went 0 for 3, and it didn't last very long.
Like speed dating. It
Rosie,
was over with.
ultimately, it worked
Did
out for
the
both of
dates
us.
finish?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if she did or not. Hey, Roso.
Man,
Yes, Christopher
Do you
Allen.
remember what you said to your lovely woman on your first date?
You have a mommy?
I was at the state fair. Come on.
And then you said-
me so horny.
Roso, it's
me.
so early in the relationship.
Don't look at me when you say that.
Damn.
I know,
Oh,
you
yeah,
were surprised
we know, Rose.
yourself.
All right, here's a good
Good to
story.
be back.
We
Yay!
had too many weird ones. A 1-year-old girl was trapped in a burning house in,
Oh my
in
God.
Detroit last week. I know. How about that? No wonder they're the unhappiest city in
Yeah.
America, maybe. A 1-year-old girl was trapped in a burning house in Detroit last week, and the family dog, a pit bull lab mix,
Oh, dogger.
that was
Rather.
rescued from a shelter 2 years earlier. The dog's name is Blue. Refused to leave the house without the 1-year-old, and firefighters said that she helped them find the baby, and then everyone made it out okay. Dog wouldn't leave the baby,
We don't deserve dogs, right?
rule.
Yeah.
and they all got out
Yeah.
safely.
Pit bulls are good doggies, man.
Dogs
It's all about how you raise them.
Dogs
Correct.
are the best.
Yep.
Love him.
A new
Come here,
trend
Bubba
that
dog.
I don't
Cat would have been the
understand
first
at
one out the
all.
door.
Oh, that's right. I know.
A new trend is hiring somebody to help work on your signature.
Oh, I could use help with that. Mine's
Too late.
Awful. Yeah, it's too late.
Too late.
Multiple people are promoting signature design services on social media, and the prices range from anywhere from $10 to $600.
Maybe they should sit down with a bunch of pro athletes who sign autographs for kids, and the kids come away looking at some.
That's why you put the number there.
What? Yeah, maybe.
That is a good idea.
Even
yeah.
that. You're right.
Right.
Man, I've seen some really awful ones.
Oh, yeah.
I'm right here, Rosie.
Yeah,
I'm
you
literally
are.
sitting
Literally.
right next to you.
Try.
Right next to
you.
you.
Literally
Rosie.
try.
I'm trying to get the number legible.
All right, fellas, if you guys read this morning in the prep, don't guess.
8.
No, that's wrong. You can play. What is the ratio from cookie to cream in an Oreo cookie?
Cookie to cream.
What percentage of it?
Wait, regular?
A regular Oreo.
Oh,
What
God.
percentage is cookie? What percentage is cream?
I would say the cream is an eighth of the cookie.
I was going to go a quarter.
So you're saying like 12.5%?
Yeah, something like that.
Makes sense.
I think a quarter.
15's
I'm with Perry.
quarter, yeah,
25%.
You think so? Really?
Yeah.
I mean, that's
High?
a lot of cookie, man.
29%.
Let's not be controversial,
Now,
Zach,
now
please.
you're just being mean.
Zach is exactly correct. 29%
Yeah.
cream,
That seems impossible.
71% cookie.
Man,
Did you know
it's-
that, or
Did you know
guess?
that?
I guessed. I mean, it's about a third, but it's a little less than a third because it doesn't cover the outer ring of it.
White bear math. You
Yeah,
got
there
out
it is.
white
Well,
bear
that's
math.
why. That's literally the thought process, and I just kind of went, 25. I didn't go like for an exact number like I
29.
did, when I predicted Kirill Kaprizov's hat trick correctly.
I got to tell you, I think regular Oreos are a waste of time. Give me a
I
double
know.
stuff,
Yeah.
or don't give me.
Have you
any at
seen
all.
the
Really?
extra stuff, whatever
Yeah,
they
I
got
need-
now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Less
the
kick-
Parishes went through that real quick.
Yeah, less cookie,
Real
more
quick.
cream. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
Do any of you watch Billions? Remind me.
No,
Anybody?
no.
I have, but
yeah, my dad does.
It's super fun. Again, it's a dumber version of Succession, but it's a
Right.
very fun show.
Yeah, our gal Lisa Ann's in it.
This is a spoiler, non-spoiler, but the lead character, Damian Lewis, who got really famous from Homeland, very
Great
good
in
actor.
that. So good in that.
He's the main character, Bobby Axelrod. Without the spoiler, he is not in season 6 at all for a
What?
very big reason. He just doesn't exist in season 6. He's referenced a little bit, but the show went on without him, and his side story just disappeared. So he goes from the main character.
it wasn't a contract dispute.
Nope. He just the
Out of-
storyline pushed him off the show for a year.
Goodness.
And I'm going, well, like, that can't be the end of Bobby Axelrod.
Right.
You can't just end the show with him doing what he does. He's returning for season 7. So if you are a Billions fan, and I am, even though, again, it's kind of a dumb, guilty pleasure, he's coming back. It would have made no sense to have his arc just end the way that
Yeah, I
it
think I
did.
saw him on
sense at
Colbert the
all.
other night.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Is Pig Vomit still in it?
Yeah, Paul Giamatti,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
And he was in the last season.
You mean Einstein?
Also, Einstein
Einstein.
from the Verizon commercials, correct? Today is the 3rd season premiere of The Mandalorian on Disney Plus.
Yes.
I've seen
Yeah, correct.
0
Pass.
episodes of The
Oh,
Mandalorian.
Turner and I will be watching that.
Yeah.
Pass.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'll be locked in. Looking forward to it.
absolutely.
All right, I want to ask this just to Rosie. For some
All right.
years of his life, you worked for CBS, correct?
Ready,
A
Rose.
couple
Here you go.
years.
I know
yeah.
you've slept with every other station in town.
I am now.
All right, buddy. All right.
For a long time, you were a CBS guy.
I was.
This is a little tricky, but I want you to think about it.
All
Nobody else but Rosie guess. Tonight on CBS, the blank season premiere of Survivor.
Oh my! This is a trick question because it's been on a lot longer than you think. Than I think. The season, I would
Blank
say.
season premiere. How many seasons of Survivor will tonight
I'm just
be?
going to throw a number out there. Because the season. Okay. Sometimes there's 2 in the season. Is it the year or the season?
Season.
And that does make it tricky. You're right.
Yeah,
that's
it's
the
because
tricky
it's
part.
not the year. I would say it's in the 40s. 46. I don't know.
44th season premiere
Really?
of Survivor.
guess, Rose.
Yeah, you're right. They do
guess,
about 2 a
Roser.
year, right? Because it started
Yeah.
right around 2000-ish.
I was going to say
right?
20th something year.
2001, 2002,
Yeah.
somewhere in that range. I don't
Yeah.
remember exactly.
Is it good?
It is super
It is
good.
really
I've
well
never
done.
seen it.
I've watched
I love
maybe
it,
a
man.
couple episodes. I just
The first 4 seasons were unbelievable, man.
They really were. I think this
Everybody
would
was
be a
watching
great
it,
show.
man.
Yeah.
Everybody was watching it.
Sauce and I.
Yeah, I know.
No, it's worth it. In terms of true reality competition
Yeah.
shows, it's still the GOAT. Mm-hmm. The tribal council bit still gets me every time.
It works.
There were rumors going around that Brady was thinking about doing a stand-up comedy career.
Come on.
Marsha Brady?
Yeah.
Brady.
Join Common and
Now, all the reports around Tom Brady, that's not true. He's not going to do stand-up comedy. But it sounds like TMZ is saying that Tom Brady is in talks with Netflix to be the subject of a roast on a new show called The Greatest Roast of All Time.
So it's they're going to use. They're bringing back the roasts.
I don't know why Netflix wouldn't.
Yeah. Oh, they're spectacular.
Well, Jeff Ross
who
is
doesn't
hilarious.
love a roast?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Let Brady do it. Here comes Zach. Do you have something to share, or are you just barging in?
He's moving the camera.
He's moving the camera.
I'm sitting in the right spot.
Yeah.
Camera broke.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well.
What
What a disaster.
Way to go, Zach.
The Weeknd.
It's finally here.
It is
great
It is
point.
finally here.
Yeah, man.
The Weeknd made his acting debut in 2019's Uncut Gems. I thought that movie was really, really good.
Watching it the other night again. It's intense.
He stars in an upcoming HBO series called The Idol as well, but he also wrote a screenplay, and he's going to star in it. The script is apparently good enough that Jenna Ortega from Wednesday is in it. And I don't know how to say his last name, but the guy that plays the Joker now, Barry Keoghan from the Banshees of Inisherin, he's also in it.
Moly,
so
really?
The Weeknd, Jenna Ortega, and Barry Keoghan.
I know Chris Rock.
Kagan. I don't know how to say his last name. It's Irish. He's a phenomenal actor. Those three are going to do some movie that The Weeknd wrote.
Interesting.
That's pretty cool. Good for him, man. Yeah.
Dude's legit, man. Again, I was a little more down on the Batman as everybody else was. I thought it was just okay. Everybody else was raving about it.
It's fine.
Fine's not good enough.
I'm so jacked for his Joker, though. I think he's going to be good. The kid's a super good actor.
Man.
And as I've said multiple times, though,
You've said it many, many times.
how many Jokers and how many universes do we need? Like, how is it not Joaquin Phoenix? I just don't get it. I know but you're going to have a new Joker in a new Batman movie with a new Joker movie coming out.
Yes.
It's weird.
All right.
I know it's fake. I know it's made up.
Okay.
Yeah, but like they don't have like a new
Like 3 Spider-Man.
right. They don't have a new.
You loved a
Thor.
movie that had 3 Spider-Mans in the same movie.
Yeah, but to be fair,
You're not winning this one.
No, but
Be in trouble. Just listen to me, buddy. It's okay.
no, I know. I'm just saying though, like it's.
WRMZ in you.
But they didn't have a new.
Cool, man.
They didn't have a new Spider-Man movie come out
Listen to my voice.
with a new Spider-Man happening. You know, like Tobey Maguire isn't coming out with a new Spider-Man. Well, the other guy that Zach loves.
Bowie knife.
Right.
I'm sorry.
My point is the best scene of the Batman was the deleted scene of the Joker that didn't make the movie.
That's been brought up a lot.
If you watch that 4 or 5 minute scene
Yeah, it's
where
incredible.
Batman goes to the Joker to talk about catching the Riddler, basically, it's the best scene of the movie, and it didn't make the final
How
cut.
is that possible?
I don't know. How do you cut that scene?
I thought the Riddler was great. I know Corey didn't like it.
I thought he was just okay.
I thought he was great.
And I like Paul Dano, or Dano. I don't know how to say his last name either.
Wow,
Dano.
dude.
Another great actor, but I don't know. All right, 3 birthdays, and then we can move on to something else.
I got good stuff. Don't you worry, buddy.
Okay.
Wow.
You don't seem to believe me.
Happy birthday to Justin Bieber.
Oh, they just canceled his tour.
Oh, hell yeah.
Really?
They did?
Yeah, they canceled the whole
Why?
thing.
Why?
I don't know. Let me see.
Zach,
Well,
do
they
you know?
canceled most of it because of his Ramsey Hunt syndrome.
Yeah, right.
What?
That
He has it.
Yeah, like half of his face was paralyzed for a little while.
Yeah.
And then the next show isn't going to be till October. Well, now they're thinking he's going to come out with a new album, and so the Justice World Tour will be no more.
Yeah,
but
that's officially canceled. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So this tour is canceled, but he might tour a different tour. At the end of the year.
Hopefully.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, how old is Justin Bieber today?
27.
No, 29.
Nailed it. Zach's good at this today.
Yeah, he's
Well,
going to
look
know
at you.
that.
29 day.
I guess so.
Big 29 day.
Zach, somebody you might have obsessed with 20 years ago, Mark Paul Gosselaar, who played Zach Morris on Saved by the Bell. It's his birthday today.
Wow.
What did he do? NYPD Blue or something?
He did.
No, Franklin and Bash.
Yeah, but he also did one of the cop shows as well.
Yeah, he
You're
did.
right.
Yeah.
He did.
I bet he's my age.
He did do NYPD
Could
Blue.
be
You're right.
50-something, right?
That's what I was thinking. 51.
Yeah.
Zach, why don't you just guess this one right too?
I can't. What? It was,
What?
18 in the...
Did you just rewind?
What
Yeah.
the heck
What
just happened?
happened?
What just came out of your mouth?
He just did
43.
Kenny Loggins.
Watch what's in my neck. What got to
I'm all right. What did you say?
43?
Unbelievable. Nope. 49.
Okay.
You ever see the series online, Zach Morris's Trash?
Yes.
Phenomenal.
Elite. He's a sociopath.
He is
that
a
character.
He's basically Michael Scott, though, as well.
Yeah.
Because Michael Scott burns all of the people in the office, but they all end up loving him. Zach Morris constantly screws over his high school friends, and they always run
Terry.
right back to him.
Yeah.
And last but not least, again, my all-time favorite acting performance.
What's the most you've ever lost on a coin toss?
Javier Bardem's
man.
birthday is today. He was, of course, Anton Sugar and No
74.
Country for Old Men. Are you
59.
nuts?
57.
74?
57.
59.
You're close, Parrish. He's Javier Bardem is 54 today.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Don't put that coin with the rest of them. Otherwise,
That's such a great scene, man.
Yeah, otherwise, it would be just a coin,
right?
Which it is.
Which it is.
What is what he says.
What are we picking for? Your life?
No,
it's so good.
Everything.
Oh yeah, everything. Right?
He says everything.
You've been flipping for it your entire life.
Yeah, so good.
You just didn't know it.
Yeah.
This was actually yesterday, but I've been saving it for 24 hours because I knew that you would be the only person who would care to talk to me about it.
Right.
Although maybe you will too, Perry.
Oh, the end of
40
MASH.
years ago
MASH, baby.
yesterday.
I'm my
stunned.
mom absolutely adored MASH. We watched MASH and Cheers after the news.
Still the number one rated show of all time, isn't it?
The last one, yeah.
Yeah,
right,
the last one was, I mean, it was, the whole world stopped in the United States and watched that episode.
About 113 million or something like that.
Hawkeye
Yeah.
yeah, I get goosebumps thinking about it. It
Wikipedia
was,
says it's second all time.
oh, right
to
now.
what?
To week 2 of this year's XFL.
Isn't the last episode of Dallas up there as well?
It's
Is it
up there.
Dallas?
I think the I
But
Shot JR
MASH is
episode is the one you're thinking
man,
of. Yeah.
but the thing is, you can see 40 years
40
ago.
years ago, man. Yeah.
Oof,
It
that
was a great show. And
incredible show.
Oh, yeah.
They had a number of cast members, but it was all Alan Alda and keeping it together.
Jamie Farr, Harry Morgan, Mike Farrell, other shit. Just all of them, man.
Hot Lips
Loretta
Hanahan.
Swit, Houlihan,
Loretta
yeah.
Swit. Yeah.
Loretta Swit, yep.
Yeah,
Loved
she
that
passed
show.
too. Yeah, it was incredible. But that episode, I mean, it's again, television's changed so much. I mean, there were 4 networks. That was it, and there were no other options to watch anything else. But MASH built, and it had one of those runs that very few series ever had. Went on and on and on, and then they actually had this astonishing conclusion to it. Unlike some other ones, like the last episode of Seinfeld, which to me still was like, what was that?
Final season was phenomenal. The final episode was
was bizarre.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Disaster. So wait a minute. You thrived in the 80s and the 90s on television, correct? In 2000s.
Yeah.
So you're basically saying, though, that we as viewers had Stockholm Syndrome. We didn't have an option. We were forced to watch you.
Correct.
And you profited off of us having no options.
I don't doubt that. I don't deny that.
So if there had been 30 channels, you might not be a Twin Cities icon. We'll never know.
We'll never know.
Advantage you.
Yeah, good for you, Rose.
I watched them all.
Timing is everything,
Rosie was
Rosie.
the
Timing
only
is
option.
everything.
I still think people want local stuff in their
They
world.
do. It's the same with radio, man.
Yeah, it is. Thank God.
Yeah.
Amen.
Will you guys be interested enough to hear what Chris Rock says about Will Smith slapping him to tune into his live comedy this weekend on Netflix?
I'd be interested in other things he has to say.
Not to tune in live.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to hear it.
Exactly. I'll probably watch it at some point, but I'm not going to go out of my way to watch it live Saturday night, even though it is Netflix's first live.
Can I ask how are they doing
special.
that? It's just streaming like live?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
No different no different than Amazon Prime running a football game.
So,
on Thursday night.
let's say it's on at 7 o'clock on Saturday night, and
they're going to rerun it.
So, like you started at 7:15, you just have to watch it from there. Can you start it over?
Let's just start from the
All
beginning.
right.
Yeah, just like Amazon Prime. If you join a Thursday night football game in progress, you can. There's an option that says start from the beginning.
Yeah, my bad.
You can absolutely jump in at any point immediately. Not 2 days later where they post the whole game. It's in game. You can start over and say, I want to watch this from the beginning because I got a late start. My guess is, I would assume, right, Paul?
Yeah.
I would assume that Netflix does the same thing. That if you join the stand-up special in progress, you can just start it over. But don't know. To me, if it's a mistake if they don't have that option.
Correct. Agreed.
Why not?
Correct.
Let us watch it when we want to watch it, including while it's going.
I do what I want.
Yeah. It's the beauty of Netflix.
Kind of what we like.
Mm-hmm. So take that, Netflix.
Yeah.
Learn from us.
Yeah.
Well, he's right up there still at the top of his game. So I want to watch.
Oh, yeah, me too, man. Yeah. I
just see Chris Rock.
He is.
And I do want to see what he says about it.
Yeah.
I honestly do. I want to see how you address that. I mean, there's a million different ways he could do it. He'll pick the smartest one, I'm sure, because he's a genius.
But I would not be disappointed if he went an hour plus and didn't mention it at all.
Oh, he's already said he's going to.
But I'm saying theoretically, if he just did a stand-up special and didn't reference it at all, because I know when he first got back on tour, didn't he basically say, like, look, we're not doing this. I just want to do my bit. I don't want to make it all about Will. I want to just go on and do comedy. If he just did a brand new hour, no Will Smith references, I would be 1,000% fine with that.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Man, I'm reading Dick Ebersol's book right now about him. He's the president of NBC Sports, and he did, Saturday Night Live and Sunday Night Football. He has a long chapter in there about the influence that Eddie Murphy, and for people who are too young to remember him as the star of SNL, really. He was the one who turned it around.
1 year.
Absolute genius. And he would sit in production meetings and go, I'll do that, I'll take on that role. Even though the material wouldn't be great, he'd take whatever you gave him into something, a different stratosphere. So I think about Chris Rock, but I think Eddie Murphy, I'm saying save that show because obviously
he did in that year though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did.
1 year he was a part of it. I mean, think about
It's
the
a fascinating
iconic
story about Eddie.
all those iconic scenes. It's just 1 year.
Hot time in the hot tub.
And when he actually met, met Mr. Rogers because he used to do what was the name of the neighborhood?
Mr. Roberts.
Mr. Robertson.
Mr. Robertson.
And Mr. Rogers was taking offense to it. He came in and met him, and it was like, and Eddie Murphy goes, "It's the real Mr. Rogers." They hit it off, and it was really a cool moment. And,
that sounds like the landlord.
Yeah. That's right.
Good, man.
And don't forget, going back to Chris
was
Rock.
good.
Chris Rock was barely used on SNL.
Yeah.
He did not have a super prominent role on
I
Saturday
don't
Night
really
Live.
remember any big scenes with him. Right?
He did wasn't it a Malcolm X parody show,
I think so,
talk show?
Yeah, he did.
Was it Mad X or something?
Mad X, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as Hockey knows, his best role is Grown Ups 2.
That's a great movie.
Right. Great film.
Grown
It was
Ups
a great
2
film.
is great.
Yeah.
I just saw that recently.
It's a great film.
Terry's great in it.
I was listening to the David Spade, Dana Carvey podcast. They did a live show with Will Ferrell.
Oh, boy.
And it's really good. They talk over each other a lot because everybody's got a joke they want to say. And that's the only problem I have with that podcast. But it's hard to do when everybody on the show is funny.
Right.
But he mentions the Blue Oyster Cult thing, the cowbell thing.
Right.
He said he was just driving down the road and that song came on the radio and he could hear the cowbell. And he was like, I wonder if that guy ever played cowbell in any other song. And that's where the idea came from.
Interesting.
Wow. How about that?
God, that's an iconic bit.
That's
a Mount Rushmore SNL bit,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, there's no doubt.
Yeah.
Chippendales, Blue Oyster Cult.
Chris Farley interviewing Paul McCartney.
Matt Foley is up there. The first time Matt Foley came out is granted he was doing that.
That was unreal.
I saw something the other day where Mike Myers was talking about how the guy that runs Second City normally would laugh off and be like and tell people like Chris Farley, falling down isn't funny. But he made falling down funny, and it obviously it worked. But the Matt Foley bit is
Do you
brilliant.
guys think the definitive moment in the last 20 years on that show is D in a Box?
Might be.
Yeah. I mean, in 20 years, probably.
I mean, that video was.
I don't know, man. That
Try to
bit
top
that
it, though.
what's her Kate McKinnon did where she was
The alien abduction? That's phenomenal.
Laugh out loud funny.
That might be the best skit in the last 20 years.
Yeah,
but
D in the Box is the one that. I would.
That might be the moment.
What's it,
though.
20 years though? Has it been
And
within
trying
the
to
last
watch
20 years?
Fallon keep any skit together is funny.
That was probably 2007 or 8.
The Lonely Island guys are super funny.
Yep, they're all good, man.
Something like that.
Disney's releasing the first trailer for its upcoming Peter Pan and Wendy movie. The movie will tell the classic tale of eternally youthful Peter Pan as he recruits a young girl named Wendy to come live in Neverland, as you probably already know. Alexander Maloney stars as Peter Pan, Evan Anderson as Wendy, and the villainous Captain Hook is played by Jude Law.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So they're just making it again,
Yeah, that's right.
basically. Not
Yeah.
changing the storyline.
That's right, man.
Well, John Cho and Cal Penn are making a movie called Peter Pan at Wendy's.
Oh, man. That'd be great.
That would be
delicious.
Man, I love Wendy's, though.
Speaking of Disney, when does the Little Mermaid movie come out?
I think in a couple of months. It's right around the corner.
Looking
They're
forward
starting
to
to
that
ramp
one,
it
your
up.
sauce.
Well, yeah, we're going to take my sister to it because she loves the Little Mermaid. Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Awesome.
Man. Dead whales are washing up on U.S. shores at an alarming rate. A new study from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration revealed 23 whales have washed up on the East Coast in the last 3 months.
Oh,
Ugh. NOAA says an increase in the amount of cargo ships means ship strikes were the cause of many of the deaths.
And here with a Sauce and Nordo joke is the fans' Paul Lambert.
Man, when is mine and Nordo's funeral?
Yeah, I mean, he was on the spot. You were on the
Is
spot.
this a joke?
Yeah, it was on the spot.
It
buddy.
was not good, but
Is
it was
this
a
a
joke.
joke?
Yeah,
Tell us more, Roast Master.
Man, when we were at in Cabo, every day you could see whales out there all the time.
Yeah.
And it's the most fascinating, beautiful
Sargent went to Cabo with you?
When I was in...
and I felt bad because he ignored me the whole time. I'm like, Sauce!
I big timed you, yeah.
Sauce!
Yeah, doing the backstroke.
When I was in Seattle, the people I lived with, they had a cabin up on the Sound, like an hour and a half north of Seattle, and we were like jet skiing around, and like the whales would come up and like breach and everything. And I'm telling you, when you're on a jet ski and one of those things kind of comes up within view, you're like, ooh, that thing could take me out pretty quick.
What kind of a whale?
Big one.
That's a huge bitch.
Yeah.
I saw them in Hawaii. They're incredible. When they rise up to you're like, that's a real
enormous.
That's a real thing.
Magnificent creature.
I felt like I was on like a little bicycle on the freeway. Was what I felt like I was riding.
If you're looking for sleep advice, don't go to YouTube. Researchers at Brigham and Women's Hospital in Boston say they discovered an alarming amount of medical misinformation in YouTube videos.
What?
Specifically about sleep disorders.
No way. Sleep disorder?
Yeah, findings show popular videos average more than 8 million views, while videos made by medical experts average about 300,000.
Oh, jeez.
Come on.
That's not good.
The study also found more than 65% of popular videos contained commercial bias or promoted a product or service. So please,
I believe that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please.
Be careful with all that.
There's a reason doctors go to school for so long.
Yeah.
They're called doctors.
Brilliant. Another great film. Tommy Boy is so funny.
Yeah. So good.
Did you eat the skipper? What a brilliant line.
And finally, scientists have found a preserved brown bear almost 3,500 years old in the frozen wilderness in eastern Siberia. Reindeer herders, which that's a crazy thing.
Yep.
Reindeer herders first found the ancient female bear in 2020 sticking out of the permafrost. A laboratory chief in the eastern Siberia. I know, right? A laboratory chief in eastern Siberia called it an absolutely unique find. He said the fact that the carcass has soft tissue means scientists can study its organs and examine its brain and then eat it.
It's a delicacy in some places. Is that Siberia?
Guys,
it's a delicacy in Siberia.
You guys ever heard of I think it's like the short-faced bear? And they were massive back, like way, way, way back. And they like stood on their hind legs. Huge, man. You should look it up. Look up the short-nosed bear.
Is this one of Randy's conspiracy theories?
Is the world flat?
You got to get back to me on that. But I think I'm 99% they were real. They were massive, and they could like travel.
How massive are we talking?
Oh, like on their hind legs, 8 or 9 feet.
That's a huge bitch.
That's right. It is huge.
Rosie, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. I look forward to it.
Parrish, we're going to see you on Almost No Sleep.
Oh, my.
Major on Friday. Parrish has won the last 3 initial games he's played. Can Parrish win 4 straight on Friday, his first ever major? You can join us at TI tomorrow night and Friday morning. 9 to noon is next. We're back tomorrow, 5:30 to 9, right here on The Fan.